So how safe will our children be at school? For weeks now, we've been hearing from health officials that children are less likely to spread the virus. But there's some new research that suggests that it really depends on the child's age.
The study from South Korea was published in the CDC Emerging Infectious Diseases Journal. And here's how it worked. Researchers identified 5,700 people who were the first in their household to report symptoms. They then traced everyone those people had been in contact with, which was 59,000 people. They found out that about 5% of children younger than age 10 infected household members. That number jumped up to nearly 19% for children between the ages of 10 and 19. That was the highest percentage rate of any 10-year age increment. The study also found that kids and teens are far more likely to transmit the virus to people at home than to people in the general public. They warn that could change as schools reopen. Schools were not open when this study took place.
And we do know as schools get ready to open, parents, students, and teachers all have a lot of questions and a lot of concerns. Here at Channel 9, we are launching our Return to Learning initiative in hopes of answering some of those questions and helping you prepare for the upcoming school year. Tonight, our Elsa Gillis sits down with 3 Charlotte educators who will have to balance being teachers and parents.
I teach at Paul Creek Elementary. I teach inclusion pre-K.
I teach at Ashley Park, 7th grade language arts.
I teach visual arts, 9th through 12th grade at Olympic High School.
These 3 CMS teachers, also parents, are getting ready for a school year unlike any other. They're juggling their own families, childcare, and health concerns, along with wanting the best for their students.
We're all in this together, and so we're going to do the best that we can to teach your children. I bring excitement through the computer.
We all know the many hats teachers wear, and on that one, the teaching part, I asked their thoughts about remote learning, which turned into a much larger conversation.
I can see that a lot of children will do well, and I do believe we are not crisis teaching like last year. We will be virtually teaching, which is very different. I know CMS is really trying to put together a robust curriculum for all classes. But what I want to say is that children's health is more important than their education, their formal education. And there are other ways that children can really thrive at home. I think if children just continue to read books and have conversations, they will be okay.
Jen Bourne says she and her husband, both teachers, used a lot of books, current events, and nature in teaching their own children. She says they struggled in the spring to balance their own kids' schoolwork and their students, and says they actually prioritize serving their students.
We're not used to thinking about school as luxury, but compared to housing insecurity or food insecurity, a high quality, equitable education comes after that. It just does. You know, health and well-being emotionally, socially, and physically is the absolute priority right now.
You know, a lot of people say, well, school is the safest and the healthiest place for a child. A lot of kids don't come from safe homes, or, you know, food is an issue. So what do you say to that argument that we have heard from a lot of people about that's why we need kids back in school?
We need to fund school psychologists, we need to fund social workers, we need to fund nurses. The people that are saying this now that haven't been saying those things prior are opportunists. We absolutely need to care about the mental health of our children. I do believe school can be a safe space. However, school can't be our social safety net. Our community needs to take care of these children. They need to fix evictions. They need to fix homeless children. They need to offer therapy and support services and wraparound services.
And Orlando Houston weighed in on the difficult conversations and decisions educators, families, really all of us are dealing with.
I get it. I get that parents need to go back to work, and I get that, you know, it's hard to homeschool and do work at the same time. But, you know, we have to think, you know, is it really worth, you know, their life, you know, in reference to a meet and greet, meet your teacher, versus also too academically being taught in class And then also too, socially development. Is it really worth their life? Is it better to wait, right? Wait it out until we can fully give, I can give myself and they can give their self within the classroom environment. But I totally get both sides. And ultimately, you have to make the best choice for your particular household, for your family.
Elsa Gillis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
We know there is so much to keep up with it when it comes to school this fall, so we really want to try to make it as easy for you as we can. Go to our website and click on the Returning to Learning tab. Then click on the story that says County by County. There you'll find the details on what your county's plan looks like for the fall.